pop a top and pour a pint. It's time for the Spit or Swallow Beer Review with your hosts, Shag Dog and Jammer. We're diving into the frothy depths of hops, malts and barley, unearthing truths one brew at a time. Remember, every sip tells a story, and every comment, like, share and subscribe continues to write ours. So, let's raise a toast to the world of beer, banter, friends and family. Cheers!
Hey, welcome to Spit or Swallow Beer Review 2025. That's right, I'm Jammer.
I am Shag Dog. That's right, guys. Thanks, mostly girls in the crowd.
Shag Dog, I have to tell you.
They think the king's in the house.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I have Toxic Earth Extreme Matcha Edition. It is a double Indian Pale Ale brewed with local honey and matcha. It's a 9.3 ABV. Ooh, and it's a collaboration of, I don't know what that one is, and Tox Brewing. Okay, there we go.
Tox Brewing. So, collaboration with your Abomination Brewing Company. Collaboration
that's what it is. Okay.
Tox Brewing Company, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a Brew Dogs Elvis Juice by Brew Dog Brewing, which is in Scotland. 6.5% ABV. It's an American IPA. I'm not going to read all the stuff they say about it, but they got sued by the Elvis compound, what do you call it? Elvis establishment, whatever you want to call it, back in 2017. Hey, you can't use Elvis. Well, they won the court case in 2018, so they can use Elvis. But they ain't got no picture of Elvis. Is it Elvis Costello? Is it Elvis Pelvis? Who knows, right?
Well, all I know is I have Soylent Green.
That is green. Holy shit, looks like a green vegetable juice or something. Happy birthday, though, Jammer, to Elvis.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I didn't even know it was his birthday today until after you told me. I told you I was doing his beer.
This head is kind of frothy, and it looks inviting. It looks entertaining. It looks like it's luring me in, But it's green, got a tinge of green to it. It's green all over. It reminds me of Soylent Green. Got a lot of floaties in there, and you know what? Matcha tea is green, so matcha, of course, adding to that to beer is going to make it green.
Yeah, it's going to make you a matcha man.
I'm going to have local honey and matcha, yeah. Matcha.
This one looks darker on the screen, as you can tell right there, but I hold it to the light. Matter of fact, let's bring the light down.
Hold it to the light.
It's kind of a amber, gold, dark, hazy, slightly hazy, not real bad.
Yeah.
Pinky ring finger head, beige, off-white beige head, and it looks good. Oh my God, that smells weird.
Look at that. I can have green screen beer.
Oh, you got it?
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's amazing. Your green screen shows up on the beer. What is that, like a fireplace, sand? I don't know. You can just do whatever you want on that beer. That's pretty funny. Hey.
Isn't that awesome?
Well, that is awesome. Your beer is a projection of life itself.
Yeah. I think I like this, not that one, this one.
Man, ooh, this is a sour, hoppy. It almost has like an agave or not agave, maybe a passion fruit smell in there or something.
I believe it.
That is weird. It's like Elvis juice.
Elvis juice. Oh my goodness.
Grapefruit too. It's supposed to be grapefruit and fruit. Maybe that's what I'm getting, grapefruit, but it almost smells like a passion fruit though.
Well, Shag Dog, I'm going to tell you right now, mine has an intense aroma or fragrance, as some people would say, of citrusy hops and earthy matcha. And just like a slight hint of something herbal, you know?
Yeah.
And the hops hit you right off the bat. It's bold, it's resinous, you know, it's got grassiness to it.
Yeah.
But it's got the matcha smell too, you know. It's fresh and it's sharp.
Hey, I didn't even think you could have done a good image on that beer, like green sewage or something. Yeah, it would have been really
Soylent
good.
Green.
Soylent Green, some green bubblies with stuff floating in it or something.
Overall, it smells very enticing, you know. And I'm ready to drink it, so
Cheers.
cheers.
Brewdog, Shag Dog, Elvis. Wow.
Woo!
I'm not even sure Elvis would like this, actually.
Elvis has left the building. A hunk of burning love, right?
Yeah. This is a weird because it almost has like a
Or the
straight up.
best song for that. Best song for that, Shag Dog. I'm going to tell you the best song for that one.
Which one?
Your beer, or even mine for that matter. You look like an angel. You walk like an angel. You talk like an angel.
That's not an Elvis
But
song.
I
Right?
got wise. You're the devil in disguise.
Is that
Oh,
Elvis?
yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Yeah.
That's an Elvis song? Oh, okay. Did not know that. I only know Elvis is probably his top 20 or 30 hits, probably.
Oh, you know more than what you think. Poor little boy in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
And his mama cries. For the one thing that she don't need is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Because he ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
What's another? In the ghetto, there's another one. Oh, Suspicious Minds. I like that one too. Yeah. That's one of my favorite Elvis songs.
We can't go on together with suspicious minds.
Always suspicious minds. I can't hit that high note.
Cold Kentucky rain keeps falling down.
I was just telling my parents that. I was like, hey, Jammer just told me I'm doing this Elvis Juice, and Jammer told me it's Elvis's birthday today. I didn't even know it. And he would have been, 90 years old today, right? Yeah, 90. He could have still been alive, hitting some hits for the past, maybe retired 10 years ago.
I don't know,
80.
because Willie Nelson's, 90, and he's still going.
Yeah, but Elvis was fat. Willie Nelson always.
Of course, Willie Nelson isn't
Willie Nelson.
singing anymore.
Yeah, he just partake.
Get this now. He's got a concert tour, right?
Yeah.
But supposedly he doesn't sing in it.
What's he do? Just stand there?
He allows his family all to sing, and he just sits there and plays, I guess. Or maybe he talks every now and then, tells stories. I don't know.
How old is he now? Willie?
I think 90. Ask Googleize it.
Oh, yeah, Googleize it. Oh, how old is Willie Nelson?
90 years old.
91
years
That
old.
was close, Jammer.
So he's out there on tour with his family, and he's 1 year older than Elvis.
Yeah, I think Elvis, if it wasn't for the uppers and the downers, if he did like Willie, just partake in the special grass, he might still be here.
Yeah, he took those uppers and downers, and he also took something else that caused his colon to get impacted. And
Oh,
all that
really?
stuff.
That's why he was taking a poop and had a heart attack?
It's just crazy.
What kind of drugs did Elvis take?
Here's a summary from Gratitude Lodge.
Codeine,
Among the drugs
morphine,
found were codeine, known for alleviating moderate pain
methaqualone,
and often found in prescription
quaaludes.
cough medication.
Quaaludes, hey, I guess I
Morphine, a
alludes.
controlled and highly addictive opiate.
We got more, too. Oh, shit. Yeah, well, it's not loaded. Whole bunch of drugs. Whole bunch. Quaaludes, man. I never had a Quaalude before. I wonder how they are.
Well, I always thought one of the drugs that I would like is speed.
I've done speeders before back when I was a kid, and we snorted them. Uh, Black Beauties, stuff like that. The Yellow Jackets, the yellow ones. But if you're snorting a pill and like four of you split it, probably wasn't very smart. I tell you that. But anyhow,
Nobody's claimed that you're smart.
hey, my friends say, "Hey, let's do this," and I'm okay. I don't want to puss out.
My whole thing is the idea of speed in the sense of being able to keep going, just keep going and going and going. I
You ever
can
watched
see
that karaoke movie with Huey Lewis and Gwyneth Paltrow? What the hell's the name of that movie? I forget now. But the one guy, I forget his name too. But he's doing speeders.
together.
And he was not very active in front of the crowd, so he started doing speed or something. And he's like getting jammerized. He's like, yeah. He's all into it. I'm like, yeah, it's Jammer. He must have been doing speeders.
I always thought that would be a good one, but then I thought, well, if I did speed, I'd have to take downers, to get me. And I'm like, yeah, then that's a vicious cycle, and I don't want to be in a cycle.
Well, you wouldn't have to take downers, but if you're taking speed when you don't want to stay up all night or something, you probably have to take some downers.
You end up crashing, and then next thing you know, so.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend drugs at all. Marijuana, once in a blue moon,
Yeah. So anyway, Shag Dog, the flavor of this one right here, it just explodes on your palate. It's bold citrus. It has
looks
pine
delicious.
notes. It has that dirty dishwasher smell, or that what they call it,
gangrene.
Dank.
Yeah.
And the matcha kind of sneaks in there. It's kind of got an earthly, slightly bitter flavor. The flavors are kind of combative, but they also kind of meld together and work together and cause a kind of like a crazy kind of symbiotic or chaotic harmony. It's really kind of an odd one, Shag Dog. This is one that I would say that does stand out in being different than most double IPAs or IPAs in general. Even though there are similarities, it's got some vast differences. One being that it's green, That's an obvious one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. This has real grapefruit because it says grapefruit infused IPA. So I don't think it's the hops. I think they got real grapefruit. I mean, they might have some grapefruit hoppy flavor.
Yeah, they have grapefruit infused IPAs.
Yeah. Elvis, live fast and drink slow.
Yeah, I don't think he was much of a drinker either.
No, I don't think so.
He should have been. He would have lived longer.
All right. Well, when you live the fast life, you're going to die a fast life, right?
Well, the problem... All right, so the blessing and the curse is Colonel Tom Parker.
Probably, yeah.
The blessing in the sense that he was a showman, he was a carny, and he knew how to promote Elvis, which caused him to be the greatest sensation of the last century, basically.
I think Elvis could have been there almost without Tom Parker, though.
I think to a degree he would have been, but I don't know if he would have been as big because Colonel Tom Parker really played a role in getting that done.
I don't know, because a lot of people, when they first heard Elvis, they thought he was black.
But that only will take you so far,
Well, I'm not saying that wouldn't take him far at all. Actually, I don't think they really loved him until they seen him, Just hearing him and then seeing him, it takes it from this high all the way up here.
And I think that in that sense, a lot of things that he did caused Elvis to be in turmoil.
Yeah, and you're right, Jam, because maybe people wouldn't have seen Elvis. They might have heard him, but maybe might have got.
Well, just like that 50-foot Elvis poster, that was in was it Times Square or something? The 50-foot tall.
Yeah.
Elvis, I mean, that was Colonel Tom Parker.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's
All
smart.
that stuff was Colonel Tom Parker that pushed and pushed and pushed. And he had the idea of causing people, hey, you want to see my boy? Well, you're going to have to pay to see my boy because he's not going to do free interviews. He's not going to do this and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So he limited access to him in order to gain a a need or a
Yeah. So Elvis was
desire.
pretty much Colonel Tom Parker's slave boy, right?
Uh, I wouldn't say that, but I would say that the fact that he, like I was going to say, he caused him to be in turmoil. And what I mean by that is that Elvis, if he was able to direct his own career the way he should have been able to a big degree,
Yeah.
I think you would have saw more serious acting roles done by him.
Didn't he fire Tom Parker at one point, or
He
no?
tried to, yeah.
He never did though. All the way up till he died, he still had Tom Parker with him.
I think that he would have had more serious roles in movies. I think that his music would have evolved even further.
Yeah.
Elvis fought him on a lot of stuff, but especially like the Christmas special that he did.
I don't remember that one.
He's the one where I can dream, he did that where he's the famous scene where I can dream, whatever.
Oh, don't remember it.
You know that song, right? I can dream.
I could dream without you.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
dream about you.
You know the
No,
one.
I remember the Elvis in Hawaii show that was on TV and everything, but
Well, he had one where he was during Christmas time, and Colonel Tom Parker wanted him to dress up in sweaters,
oh, like
Christmas
Christmas
sweaters
sweaters.
and all that
Oh.
stuff, and do all this stuff. But he took a turn and said, "No, I have to do something to acknowledge or address the whole Vietnam thing, all the stuff
Oh,
that's
so
going
what did he
on."
do? I don't know
And
this
so
one.
he did that song, "I Can Dream of a Better Land."
Elvis, I could dream of a better land.
It will probably pop up here.
1968 comeback. Is that it?
Yeah, his comeback special.
10 out of 10 friends.
Oh,
have
don't
to go
tell me
their
about
wing
DoorDash.
place. And that
Well, you don't want to play it anyway.
Yeah, you never know. I just want to see how he's dressed. He's dressed in a white suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in front of the big Elvis sign, the red one I had, right? Oh, yeah, I didn't show that one. I had that one.
Now
too.
we're gonna get what you call it.
Oh no, we'll be good. We'll be good. I didn't have it on there long.
Well, anyway,
It's not like I flashed Elvis's titties on here.
but my whole thing is that he pushed to do that song.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
And I've seen all the Elvis movies, even the ones, Kurt Russell and the newer one, and I don't recall that.
Well, did you see the Tom Parker one with Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks played Elvis?
No, he played Tom Parker.
Oh, yeah, I seen that one. Did they show that part? I didn't recall
yeah,
it.
they showed that whole. Man, you didn't watch it then.
I probably didn't pay it. I was probably drunk when I watched it.
You're probably looking at porn.
Elvis gives me bad memories because I almost died. I always say it was the same day as Elvis, but it was around that close to that time, August 1977. I almost drowned and died, so it's a very bad time in my life. I think I saw the King at the Gates, Jesus and Elvis.
Also, he caused Elvis not to do a world tour. Tom Parker didn't have a passport, couldn't do it.
Oh, I remember that part. Yeah, that was in the movie too, right?
And so Elvis never did a world tour. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he had done a world tour, he would have made a lot of money on that.
Yeah, he'd be bigger than Michael Jackson right now.
He was, and he still is. I mean,
Yeah, Michael Jackson's pretty big, but really Michael Jackson
was the, like they said, the king of pop. The prince of pop.
Yeah, king of pop. Yeah.
I would honestly say, in my belief, Michael was talented. There's no doubt. Michael was a talented guy. But I believe Prince was more talented.
Yeah, Prince, though, just his song selection. I mean, he had good songs, don't get me wrong, but I think Prince could have rocked more than he did. Was actually really good rock. He was a great guitar player. I think he could have done.
Well, he could play almost any instrument. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I think he could have put Jimi Hendrix to shame, with some of his guitar playing.
Yeah, I think that if you really look at it, and if he really had tapped into his talent, he did the drums, he did the guitar, he did the bass, he did all these different instruments.
The thing about Prince, though, once he got done with you, he got rid of you. If you're no more used to him, he got rid of you.
Yeah.
All his original bands, and then the Revolution, all those band members got rid of them. New band.
And see, that's the difference. See, Elvis, all the people that played and sang with Elvis, they say Elvis loved them, and they loved Elvis.
Yeah,
all of them.
I mean, a lot of them did, because I did watch a Prince biopic or whatever. They all loved Prince, but they actually said if he doesn't have no more use for you, he got rid of you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't Elvis. Elvis, he loved to play and sing music, and the perfect example of that is the fact that after the concert, he would go back and play and sing for hours on end.
Yeah.
Gospel music and everything else. See, he fought with the Colonel about doing the gospel albums, and that was one of the biggest albums that he had. Was the gospel ones.
It's funny because you look at somebody like Prince, and when Michael Jackson died, big news, right? You think Prince probably doing the same drugs he was doing by the time he died still, too. You think he would have been, you know what, I don't want to die at that point. I need to get better, healthy or something. But they don't. It's like all those grunge rock stars, too. They kept doing drugs. One died, shot himself in the head.
And here's the other thing. Prince didn't even have a freaking will. How can you be at the status that you were at with all this money, all these songs, everything that you have, the whole catalog, everything that you own, and you do not have a will?
Yeah.
And at the very least, if you didn't want to give it to your family or give it to a friend or something like that, supposedly he was very, not devout, but he was a very religious Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, really?
So why wouldn't you have given it to the Jehovah Church?
Right.
Had the will to do it.
Yeah.
That to me just seems absurd. You get to a certain level like that, and you have all these things to give. Even if you don't have anything to give, what little you do or what little you want to convey should be put in a will.
Yeah. Now I wonder, because he had a couple episodes before he died too. And one time I think when he died too, he got taken to a hospital. And he checked himself out. He's like, I'm not staying here. And then he died like a couple days later or whatever hell it was.
Yeah.
I wonder if Elvis was the same, because you watch some of those concerts he had in the 70s towards the end, and he's all sweaty, fat, looking pale.
But, the crazy thing about that is that they said that even his last concert, even though he was overweight and all that stuff and everything, he still put on one of the best shows.
Yeah. But if you look at his face, though, his eyes look a little sunken. He doesn't look healthy,
No. Well, no.
Yeah. All the
and
drugs.
that's another thing too. Colonel Tom Parker had him working in Vegas, doing so many shows a day, every day, all the time, and it really didn't make the money that he could have made.
Yeah.
It's
a shame, because you got good rockers that'll die young. What could they have been today? I mean, not even today. Say the 80s. Like John Lennon. Imagine if there was a Beatles reunion back in '85, like the fucking Monkees. Who would you rather see reunion in '85, Monkees or the Beatles?
The Beatles.
All right, yeah.
The Beatles.
The one little hit song the Monkees had in 1985, wasn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked the Monkees when I was a kid. Their show and some of their songs.
Oh, the Monkees are cool.
I like their songs. Yeah, but that reunion they had, that one, I can't remember the fucking song they had. That was a hit. 85 or whatever year it was.
And it was a good song, too. I can't remember it.
It wasn't Here We Come, but it came all over it. Though. What was the Monkees' 80s hit? I'll tell you right now, Jammer. Every Step of the Way. I don't remember that one. Is that what it was called? I don't remember that one. Every Step of the Way. What was the Monkees' biggest hit in the 80s? That was Then, This Is Now. Okay, that
was then.
This is now. Yeah, that was all right, but I mean, yeah. There was no last train to Clarksville.
I tell you, really, the biggest songs I think they had were all written by Neil Diamond.
Yeah, and there's only one Monkee left, right?
Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey Dolenz, yeah. Peter Tork, yeah. Mike and Davey are dead, yeah. And the other fifth Monkee,
I told you I had a dream one
Charles
day,
Manson.
a dream that I was in a grocery store and Davy Jones was there, and I was buying peanut butter.
Is this recent dream?
No, a long time ago.
Oh, okay, good.
And I talked to him and I said, "Hey, you're Davy Jones, or yeah. And I'm talking to him and everything like that, but and he was a pretty nice guy in my dream."
Yeah. Did you talk about his episode on the Brady Bunch?
No. No, but I mean, in general, it just was so funny because I dreamt of that, and I'm like, and we were buying peanut butter. He was looking at peanut butter, I was buying peanut butter.
Hey, what's really weird, it's kind of weird. People you never dream about, and all of a sudden you dream about them. Like one of my best friends from when I was a kid in New York.
Oh, he's going to die.
No, I dreamed about him, his sister.
Yeah,
who passed.
You dream of them and they die.
No, but his sister passed away about a year and a half ago. So I've been having dreams, like two dreams I recall having. Him, his sister.
Well, I had a dream of Davy Jones that he died.
Oh, yeah? Did he die?
Yeah, because I had a dream while I was still alive.
It's just weird. I was like, why am I having dreams about them all of a sudden for no reason? Yeah.
It's your subconscious saying, "Hey, you should reach out and talk to them."
Well, I chat with him a little bit. He's way out there. I mean, he got way out there all the time, with his sister dying, drugs, whatever. I don't know what the hell's up with him.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope he's not watching. Anyhow. Yeah, I should go visit him though. He lives out in Georgia, not about less than a 2-hour drive from here. Jammer, I go see my old buddy, but yeah, he's had some rough times. I could just tell some of it. Yeah, some of his posts he does. Yeah. Back before Facebook, MySpace days, he's like, "Yeah, you were always one of my best friends. I'm gonna kill myself." I was like, "What?" And I didn't have his address, so I called contacted another friend that we hung out with. He knew his address, and he said he called the cops and had the cops go to his address for a welfare check. And then he didn't talk to either one of us for about 2 years or whatever. But if you could tell me you're going to kill yourself, take it serious.
Well, yeah. And what kind of friend would you be if you just ignored it?
Right.
I mean, I'm serious. What kind of friend would you be?
He always has some. He's done some videos where he's live on Facebook and he's drunk, and he's dancing. And he's like, yeah, and then all of a sudden you'll see a post. I'm gonna kill myself, stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? There's nothing I can do. Yeah, just do it already.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of hearing about it.
I don't mean that, but if you're not happy, do it. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but.
I'm not going to say that.
I
don't want that on my conscience.
No. I mean, if you're doing it all the time, just do it.
No, I'm not going to have that on my conscience.
You're right.
All I can say is if you're going to, obviously you haven't followed through on anything in your life, and maybe,
you do this, impress me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's terrible.
But there's people that commit suicide who don't tell you about it. They don't even know it.
Look, the people who really want to commit suicide
don't tell anybody.
They're gonna do it, even if they told somebody. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it for real.
And a lot of them don't even tell or give you any signs or anything. They just fucking do it. They don't give a fuck.
Well, one of the first signs is they usually give away stuff that they
give away stuff. Yeah. items, money,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
And you know, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Now, I give away stuff all the time or get rid of stuff because I hate clutter. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty nice though. You know, you give away so much stuff, and then what would be nicer is if you signed up for like a $100,000 insurance policy. You wait the probationary period of time.
In my name.
Yeah, and then you give it
Right.
to me
That'd be better.
once you kill yourself.
Yeah. I mean, my best friend from high school,
But you can't do it before the probationary period of time is up.
my best friend from high school did it, and I never suspected it. But then when his cousin told me, yeah, he was depressed all of his life, and I'm thinking back, like he always wanted someone to, hey, come hang out, come on, hang out with me, do this. I mean, I never looked at him as being depressed. Always just wanted to hang out with people or whatever. But then I'm thinking, wow, he wanted to be. He didn't want to be alone. He wanted. It was really. I was like, maybe he was depressed his whole life. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Well, what kind of grade are you giving your beer? Because we didn't give grades.
I'll give this one an Elvis Depression.
31 minutes in.
Yeah, I give this Brewdog Elvis Juice. Now that I depressed everybody, I give it a B, a straight up
If
B.
you're having suicidal tendencies or thoughts, please.
That was a good
seek help.
band. Suicidal Tendencies. If you like that band, give us a thumbs up. I give this one Jammer a B and a swallow. It was pretty good Elvis Juice.
I'm going to tell you right now, this was a slow sipper for me. I don't know why, other than the dankness and
And the color.
I mean, the color didn't bother me because I drink matcha tea and all that stuff.
Okay.
But in general, it just, for whatever reason, it just was a slow sipper for me. 9.3, I really couldn't tell it. But I would give it a straight up B and a swallow.
Sweet baby Jesus. Hey,
Yeah.
you were messaging us.
Oh.
Oh, that was on Facebook. It was my Facebook. Never mind.
Nah, your Facebook. Who cares about your Facebook?
Oh, hey, let's get one more in, Jammer. Hopefully get one before your bedtime. The Joker. Oh, I hate that. I hate that's my worst sound effect that you have there. I hate that one.
I know, that's the reason why.
It almost sounds like the Joker. I just hate it.
I use it because of that particular reason.
Oh.
That you hate it.
It almost sounds like the original Joker from the Batman show, the old Batman television show. Yeah. All right, I am Shag Dog.
I am Jammer. We will see you on the next exciting Split a Small Beer review of 2025.
Happy birthday, Elvis.
Yes, happy birthday, Elvis.